What are you doing, boy? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? You ready for breakfast? Yeah, I know you are. Hey, I think we're gonna try to get started on your pasture fence today. Yeah, that's the plan. Fist bump. All right, let's get you some breakfast. Hold tight. Hey, hold your horses. What is going on, y'all? Jason, a big Willie right there, over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope you guys are having the best day ever today. Hey, I got some animals to take care of. Yeah, we do. Getting the bovine fed this morning. Come on, water. Getting some waters filled up this morning. Little man, what are you doing, brother? What in the world are you doing? Go on, help yourself. Yeah, go on, help yourself, little man. Get right on in there. Jiminy crickets, goodness gracious. Mildred, you teach him that? Nah, he learned that from Moody. No doubt he learned that from Moody. Look how big he's getting though. Look at him compared to his mama. And we don't think he's gonna be a big fella though. No, we don't think he's gonna be a big fella. His daddy's a little bitty old thing. His mama, she's healthy. She's healthy. All right, enjoy your breakfast, brother. Y'all, it's not supposed to rain today, but that looks promising over there, don't it? Guess you can't go by the clouds though, can you? Can you, Reska? No. But man, don't that... I think that's just the way it looks. I think that's just the way it looks. I think that is just a little tease is all that is. As a matter of fact, I saw one weatherman saying the entire state is gonna go, or they're anticipating or predicting 15 days straight for the entire state. And they said that hadn't happened in quite some time. You know, at least part of the state may get a little bit of rain here and there in 15 days, but yeah, let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Hello, 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 Jesse and Honey. What's going on, beautiful? How you doing this morning, huh? How you doing this morning, honey? Oh, goodness. Everybody's slow this morning, aren't they, Jesse? I just told Aunt Jessie here, everybody's a little slow this morning. You know what? I don't blame them. It's a little, for us, it showed was like mid-60s this morning, didn't it, girl? Yeah. I almost put the long pants on and not the shorty shorts. And I said, you know what? As soon as I do, I'm going to go be in the house changing right back. Because we're in that stage now where it's a little cool in the morning. Not cold, just a little cool in the morning. That you could wear pants. But come 10:30 and then on up in the day, whew, it's hot. It's hot, y'all. Hot and dry and humid. Humid. Now, when I say dry, I mean it's no rain. But Alabama's still humid. I don't think we'll ever lose that. Ever. And we had a lot of people for the meet and greet last Saturday. Not Saturday. Was it last Saturday? I think it was last Saturday, wasn't it? Anyways. Saturday before last. And a lot of them were from out of town. And a lot of them experienced the southeast humidity for the first time. And they were pretty shocked. You know, a lot of them say, you know, it gets hot where we live. And, you know, it gets humid from time to time, but not like this. And the thing about us, it's like this 24/7, even in the wintertime. Our humidity never goes away. So it's always, you know, you always feel it's just humid. It is humid. Whew. But hey, we don't have any dry skin around here. That's a good thing. How you doing, big fella? How you doing this morning? Keeping things straight. We're getting your other water filled up here. We put 2 of these in here since the horses are going over there. If I hear Pocket, she wants her food. I'm out here getting these. All right, y'all don't let me forget this water. Let's go get Pocket taken care of. I know what you're saying, and I'm listening. I'm listening to y'all. Look here. We're gonna put a bracelet on this morning. Right here, and this is the new colors we got right here. Do not, got our logo on the back. Don't forget the water. Yeah. There you go, babe. There you go. Didn't forget the water. All right, let's go see where it's at. Uh-oh, full, Mildred. Is it about full, girl? How close are we? Oh yeah, we're getting there. Let's cut it off. I know the water inspectors can't come check this one out, but how is that this morning? That looks like some high quality H2O this morning. Yeah, it does. So if you don't know, we use these no-freeze faucets. And I learned a lesson a long time ago. Don't leave the water hose in. The reason why these are no-freeze is they got a valve at the bottom. So when you cut this water off, all the water rushes out that valve. If you leave that water hose in there, it creates a siphon. Come out here one day and I noticed that 100-gallon water right there was completely empty. Yeah, it sucked it all out. Took me a minute to figure it out, but it'll definitely do it. So Brooke has relocated the Antonas to the grow out section of the brooder here. It's a good bit taller, no more heat lights, but they are definitely getting bigger. Still crazy though. Goodness gracious, they crazy.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I see everybody out and about this morning waiting on breakfast. Y'all come on. I have my very own entourage. Everybody enjoys a little special breakfast every morning. And you girls and boys are no exception. Because you leave us a little something in return. You know, we're nice to you and you're nice to us. There we go. Now, I'm going to see what you girls did for me last night. Or this morning, I should say. Or yesterday afternoon. All right, ladies. Ooh, look-a here, look-a here. Really dark egg. And a pretty blue one. Let's don't forget about him. Well, I'm thankful to the ladies for 29 beautiful eggs and 2 feathers on the top. Thank you, ladies. And we're going to go get these put in a carton and out to our stand. Come on, Dee Dee. Let's go out this side, girl. Oh, no. She has her own way in. I can't do that, unfortunately, Dee Dee. I'm going to have to go through the gate over here. I know you're faster than I am. That's okay, though. We'll all get there eventually. Come on. Of course, I got my Secret Service following me. Rocky and Bandit. And my little Dee Dee. While we go to the barn and put the eggs in the carton.
Good morning, Snow White. Gotta get your water filled up, baby. How you doing? How you doing, girl? I know we got a lot of new followers this week. Or last week. My weeks are running together. Anyways, got a lot of new followers here recently. And that's because of Jamie and Stephanie. And thank you guys so much for coming on over here and watching some of our videos. We appreciate y'all more than you know. And we got a lot of new ones that probably don't know about Snow White. But Snow White is our blind peacock, or peahen technically. Here in the South, I don't know if it's like that everywhere else. They're all peacocks to us. You know, just like they're all cows. And I get in trouble sometimes. The cow police or the peacock police will get me, and I do apologize. But, you know, you just grow up saying one thing. It's hard to break that habit. But she is our blind peafowl. And We've had her, gosh, how long you been here, girl? Well over a year now. Yeah. Now, a lot of times she's walking around, but she's become broody. We don't have any roosters. We do have 2 male peacocks, but we don't like her or don't want her to be out in the wide open because she can't see very well. Now, she's technically not 100% blind, but she's blind enough. You know what I mean? So much so, she stays here in the barn and then goes outside here, right here in this fenced-in area. Now, any regular old peacock could hop this fence like nobody's business. As a matter of fact, a peacock or peafowl can jump 6 foot flat-footed, no flapping the wings or anything. And they're great flyers. But with her condition, she don't try to fly that often. And if she could or could see, she'd be out here faster than you could say jumping jack flash, I promise you. But she's well contented here. She loves hanging out with the silkies right here. Over here, that's Aunt B, the white one. We've named this one Elvira, and I'm still trying to come up with a name of this one. We got a lot of suggestions that I need to sit down and look at. It's been crazy, absolutely crazy, especially with us trying to get all this cast iron out. Yeah, it's been crazy, but I just wanted to introduce some of y'all to Snow White over here. All right, let's get your water, baby.
Told y'all we had 29 eggs and only 2 dozen will fit in the carton. So that means I had 5 eggs left over. And guess what that means? We're gonna have scrambled eggs for breakfast. Cast iron skillet on the stove, eggs in the bowl, give them a good scramble. So what I like to do is to just put a little pat of butter in the pan and make sure it gets good and melted so that pan has come up to temperature before you add your eggs. And I feel like scrambling eggs is something that everybody does different. Of course, the product's the same. You're gonna use an egg of your choice, whether it be a chicken egg, a duck egg, a goose egg, a turkey egg, or even an emu egg. But the process of the actual scrambling of the egg, what do? I've heard people adding a little bit of water to the egg before they scramble it to make it fluffier. We don't add anything. We just like good old salt and pepper and a pat of butter. So y'all let me know if there's any tricks of the trade that I can do to make my scrambled eggs turn out even better. I always use a wooden spoon to stir with.
All right, before I run and go grab breakfast at the house real quick, I want to give y'all just a super quick update on the cast iron skillets. Is that we were hoping to have them all out by the end of the week, and that still may happen, but we've run into I would say a little snafu, but it's kind of a big snafu. The boxes, we bought all these boxes from Lodge, and everything's been going great. We get to the last pallet of boxes right here, the wrong size boxes. So we can't use these boxes for our skillets. So we're having to find more boxes. We didn't want to drive all the way back to Tennessee to go buy another pallet of boxes. We have found a bulk place where we can buy bulk boxes at wholesale pricing, because y'all want to buy boxes are expensive. Boxes are expensive. So that's kind of put us back about 2 days, maybe 3. But we're still going to try our best to get these cast iron skillets out as fast as we can. If anything, it may be a day or 2 later than we anticipated, but we're going to work our tails off to get everything out. Please, please, please be patient with us on this. This has set us back at least 2 days, if not 3. You gonna help me today? You gonna help me? Kaden's coming. Yeah, Kaden's coming after school. He sure is. Yeah, we gotta plant the garden too. We gotta plant some more garden vegetables. We gotta plant some more fall vegetables, baby. I do that here too. Well, I'm back here in the backyard garden, or I like to call it the Alabama potager garden, and going to put some cauliflower in this raised bed. I may put something else in here. I want to see how far this goes real quick. Again, we are going to try to plant as much food as possible back here in the back garden versus our much larger front garden, mainly because, and y'all have heard me repeat this, the closer your garden is to your house, the more you'll use it. And that rings true. I don't care. That rings true. That rings true. That rings true. So I want to utilize this garden back here as much as I can versus the front garden. Now, granted, you know, I couldn't plant a good crop of corn back here, or, you know, I call them row crops. You wouldn't want to grow watermelons or pumpkins in these raised beds. It would just get too crazy and go out of the beds. But there's a lot of stuff we can plant back here. Of course, y'all see our collard greens behind me and our cabbage, and you can see that the Cosmo that we had planted in the summer has reseeded itself and is trying to come up, which isn't that big of a deal. Honestly, I love Cosmos anyways, but the colder weather is going to get that Cosmos quickly. Now we're going to probably plant these a little bit closer than I normally do in the much larger gardens out front, but that's okay, because we're trying to see how much food we can actually grow in a small space. And I think a lot of people might be surprised. I think I can get 2 rows out of this. I may put a row of flowers on that back side, some calendulas. All right, so we're just gonna take us a little of this fertilizer, which is really composted chicken manure that I get from Hoss. And we're just gonna put these in here. Like so. Now this won't be the only fertilizer we'll use. It's just what I like to use it first. It will condition the soil. It's going to be a slower release fertilizer. Organic fertilizers are usually not quick. Not like a water-soluble fertilizer, which is almost instantaneous. As soon as those roots can suck that up, it's going to get a big boost. Or your normal synthetic granular fertilizers. They're going to be faster than your organics as well. And they all have their place. I'm not one of these people that are going to tell you that this is the only way you can do it. If you don't do it this way, then you're a terrible gardener, a terrible person, or whatever. Everybody's farm's different. Everybody's homestead's different. Everybody's home garden's different. I always say all the time, you always do what's best for you. Because I can tell you, whatever fertilizer you get from the store, whatever plants you buy from the store or start yourself or whatever, this is way better than any food that you can buy at a grocery store or a box store, I promise you. So don't sweat all that. I call it the small stuff, actually. Don't sweat it. And this is that cauliflower. It looks like a daggum spaceship or come off of Avatar. And since I'm staggering, that'll give us a little bit more room, but will also save us some room too. Now they're probably gonna touch and grow together. I know that's the fact, but that's okay. We're experimenting. Yeah, they're gonna put some flowers on this side, some calendulas. All right, here are my calendulas right here. Now, if you guys remember, for us here in Alabama, Zone 8B, calendulas are a great cool season flower. And they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, but they have these incredible healing properties as well. As soon as we get our calendula salve on our website, on our country store, it almost sells out immediately. So I do plan on planting a huge area of calendulas out front in the big garden so we can try to keep up with the demand of the calendula salve over there on our website, which, if you don't know, is www.coghillfarm.com, and everything's there. We got recipes over there. We got a blog where I write you know, certain tips and tricks with gardening, raising animals and chickens and whatnot. That's all over there. And of course our country stores over there as well. So let's get these beautiful calendulas in the ground. And so when we look out our bedroom door window right there, not only we'll see the gorgeous vegetables growing, we'll have some beautiful flowers as well. And the pollinators do like these guys. When there's nothing else going on in the fall and winter time, they'll have them a little something. I actually need to get some calendula seeds started ASAP. I may do that here if I got enough soil to get a tray going. Maybe use 160, I think it's 160, 162 cell tray. I may have one larger than that. I just look and see. But let's get these flowers in the ground. And now, you know, used to when you thought of calendulas, you thought of the orange, yellow ones. But y'all, they got them all colors now. We've grown them. They're pink, peach, rust. Just all these beautiful colors. Love this flower so much. And extremely easy to grow. Now some other flowers you can grow here in our zone in these cool season, of course, is snapdragons, Johnny jump ups or pansies, mums, which I showed you my Ryan pink mums. Trying to think. Oh, Super Bee Facilia will grow this time of year. Wish the pollinators will go crazy over that. I hear a bluebird behind me. Hope the mic's picking it up. We're going to use the 162 as well. I just hope I got enough soil, but I think I do. I think I do. You think 162 calendulas is enough?
Nope.
I don't know how many I've grown in the past. Probably about 100.
You're going to be cutting it close, aren't you?
Yeah. It's going to be close. Alrighty, we got 162 calendulas planted. I topped them off with perlite this time because I'm about out of soil. And this is what I use most of the time anyways. This is what a lot of your commercial nurseries use too, is perlite, which is a volcanic rock that is really light and aerates the soil. So what they like about it is it's easy for the seed to push through, the seedling to push through, and it helps with dampening off because this top layer won't get so saturated with water. But got to keep these guys moist, and in about 3 to 5 days we should see some action here, and in about 3-4 weeks we should be ready to plant. Well, let's do one thing that I do not enjoy doing at all. I don't. I really don't. And that is pulling fencing. At least we got a breeze today. It's already getting on up. I can tell we're getting close to 90, 95 degrees. But we do have a breeze, and where we're pulling is going to be in the semi-shades. That's going to help out tremendously. But let's go pull some fence. Oh, joy. Oh, joy, joy. Happy, happy. Joy, joy. What fun today's going to be. Yep, it's not going to be fun at all. Getting things situated. About to run out of gas in the tractor though, so you know what that means. We get to use Esso. We always love getting to use Esso. But before we get started pulling fence, we gotta get some diesel fuel in the tractor. And Kaden is coming when he gets out of school, so he'll be able to help us here after a while, which would be great too. Always can use the extra set of hands around here. You like that, don't you?
I like to watch it go through that filter.
Do you?
In the beginning.
Oh,
I say everything we do is the best purchase ever.
Yeah.
This was the best purchase ever.
SO or the tank?
Tractor.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I was talking about the tank. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, I like it. It's nice.
Gosh, it's so much better than those 5-gallon jugs.
I just wish this thing had like a, but I guess because it's not a real gas pump,
Well, with overflow.
it won't cut off.
You know, Jason, you'd have to have a bracelet.
Okay, I would have to have a bracelet.
You'd have to have a bracelet, and that bracelet would need to say flammable.
Turn off the pump, Jason.
Turn off the pump.
There it is. All right, that's it.
Yep. Easy as that.
Easy as that.
Man, love it. There you go. Take your shoes off.
We're getting that shade like Holly. We got this much done. This is the whole backside of the horse pasture.
That's right. That's a big accomplishment.
Big accomplishment. Things that we have noticed that we do like this fencing better. It is a lot thicker, a lot better made than regular fencing, that horse fencing, but it is more expensive that's the downside, but it's a lot nicer.
Well, as I was walking back over here, I went and got us some water. I was looking at it, and it's by far the best looking fence that we have on the property.
It looks good.
It looks really good. There's no, I mean, all the fence looks good when you first put it up.
Yeah.
But I can tell that when the horses rest their heads on it or whatever, it's not gonna sag.
Right, and we plan on putting a hot wire at the top of this one for several purposes. But
for safety for them.
For safety for the horses. They won't get near it, and it'll keep them off the fence and help with predators trying to climb over. And not for the sake of the horses, but getting in here and then going to another place that we don't want them to. So that's the plan with it, but we did get it all put up with the help of Kaden today. We appreciate Kaden so much. Whew, I'm wore out.
Fencing's hard work.
It is not my favorite thing at all. I'd rather put feed up than do fencing.
But as long as we have animals, there will be fencing.
Yeah.
And we're not nearly done.
No, not in the least.
I mean, we're getting closer to being able to have the horses moved over here, but there's a lot of things we want to change in the future.
Yeah. And
so fencing is going to become a bigger part of what we have to do for the next little while. But that's okay. It's okay. Holly says she needs a machine to throw these balls. Oh, goodness, Holly.
Hey, look, I'm not trying to get any brownie points or anything, but maybe I am. I don't know. I got the, I should say we got the backside horse pasture. It's not time to eat. It's not time to eat. You've already eaten. It's not time. Anyways, I got the back side of the horse pasture fence pulled. Well, we got it pulled, you know. It was pretty rough today. It's pretty hot. Peaches, it is not time to eat, y'all. That's why I'm in there trying to get, you know, some browning points, and she's steadily giving me the bowl. Like, you know, I got her some treats. So let me find them. Say pig treats. Hang on. That's cows. That is cow treats. That's horse treats. All right, let me see here. Oh, here they are. Here they are. These are specific for potbelly pigs. Look, as I was saying, we got the back side of the pasture, horse pasture done with the fence and all. And I don't know how many feet it was, but I do know it's more than 25 feet. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, well, you enjoy the rest of your day like you enjoy them treats, girl. Okay? Again, if I keep, you know, mentioning the word 25, you know, maybe it's like one of those subliminal messages, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. 25 cents. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. Well, in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it put a big smile on your face, made you forget about everything. Hope you have the best day ever. Catch you guys on the next one. And as always, y'all be good.